Hello there, Lunar Squadron, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another Marvel Spider-Man 2 video. The Spider-Man 2 hype train rolls on as we have even further news directly from Insomniac Games today with a partial list of trophies. We are going to be going through the trophies that Insomniac has revealed and giving you all our analysis on them. There's a lot of great points hidden throughout this list that we are excited to touch on, but first, if you're new to the channel, we would love to have you. The way to do that is go down below this video, click that subscribe button, and make sure to hit the bell notification button right on next to it. It's going to let you know every single time that we upload the latest and greatest Marvel Spider-Man 2 videos here on YouTube. That said, Nick, you ready to get into this one?
Oh, absolutely.
Yesterday morning, Insomniac Games took to Twitter to announce a partial list of trophies for this game, and there's a lot of exciting stuff packed in here, right, Nick?
You're absolutely right, Andreas. Earlier, we got to see 25 of the trophies that will be featured in Marvel Spider-Man 2. Now, as a quick aside, in Marvel Spider-Man, there were, I believe, 51 total trophies, and in Miles Morales, there were 50 trophies. So, if that holds true in Marvel Spider-Man 2, we got to see about half of the trophy list for this game, including some pretty big ones that reveal some exciting gameplay and story details for Marvel Spider-Man 2. So why don't we go ahead and we just kick it off with this initial tweet from Insomniac Games where they say, planning to secure the Platinum Trophy for Marvel Spider-Man 2? Well, here's a partial list of trophies to awaken your inner trophy hunter before launch on October 20th, and it lists out the first two trophies. Of course, the first one being the overall Platinum Trophy for this game, and that one is dedicated, and they follow that up with Superior, which is what you will unlock for 100% completing all of the districts, and I'm assuming that those little medallions that are next to it throughout these tweets are the rarity, so it looks like this one, Andreas, is going to be a gold trophy.
Yeah, it is, and one thing I'm wondering is how many formal districts there are going to be in this game. Of course, with the addition of Queens and Brooklyn, and like, is Coney Island going to be its own district, for example? Like, I'm wondering, I'm sure we can maybe read into that based off of the map that we've seen. Of course, we've now seen the full map for this game, so this is definitely one of the higher tier trophies of this game, where you are going to have to 100% complete all the districts. I'm sure that will take some time. I'd love to know, once we get our hands on this game, how long it's going to take to 100% this game and to collect all the trophies in this game. I'm sure it will be quite a number of hours. If we flipped on to the next tweet here, the first trophy is Heal the World. Nick, where have I heard that before?
We have heard that in the story trailer. This is, of course, what Harry says to Pete, and this is what we've seen labeled as the main missions, and we had talked about in our breakdown that we believe this was going to be the name of the main story quest for Marvel Spider-Man 2, and that appears to be the case, as the trophy that you unlock for finishing the main story is called Heal the World, and this is a gold trophy. Now, I think the best way to go about getting through all of these trophies, Andreas, is we should just go tweet by tweet, read out all of these trophies per tweet, and then we can go back, and if there's any important things we want to talk about or break down, that would probably be the best and most efficient way to do this. So the rest of this tweet features To the Max, which you will get for purchasing all gadget upgrades. That is a silver trophy. Kitted Out, purchase all available suits, again another silver trophy. Amazing, which you will unlock for reaching a max level, a silver trophy. And Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, again another silver trophy, and this one you get for completing all of the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man requests. Now, Andreas, the one that I find the most interesting out of this one, and the one that I'm the most interested in finding out what exactly we're dealing with here, is the Reach Max Level one. I just wonder what the max level, for example, in Marvel Spider-Man 2 is going to be, and just how far we're going to be able to take it.
You know, that's a really great point, and on that note, I'd love to hear from you guys what you think the max level in this game will be. Of course, we have seen the level tracker in the menu for this game. In that State of Play trailer, it was at level 28, so we know it at least goes that high. Of course, I'm assuming there will have to be a lot of headroom so that you can unlock all of the different abilities and the various skill trees in this game. And Nick, from games past, we can maybe infer that the level cap will be somewhere around 50 if we're going off of the first game, but wondering if they want to push the envelope, especially because we are anticipating there will be multiple skill trees this time around, so maybe even higher than that.
Yeah, I definitely think we're going to be well beyond level 50 in this game, just because, like you said, the multitude of skill trees and all the different abilities we need to unlock and skill tree points we're going to need and all of that. I anticipate going well beyond level 50 in this game, probably maybe closer to 100 if I had to guess, but of course, I'm not entirely sure. Now, the next tweet features 4 of the trophies, and those are Foundational, which you will unlock for completing all of the, what I'm assuming EMF means is the Emily May Foundation experiments, which very interested to find out what those are going to be exactly. Evolved, you will get for defeating 100 enemies with the evolved Venom abilities. Now, guys, this is not talking about playing as Venom himself. Insomniac clarifies this later on. This is, of course, talking about the abilities of Miles Morales. So this is not confirmation that Venom is playable. They're not talking about the symbiote. They're not talking about Venom. They're talking about Miles' abilities. So just be aware of that. The next one is Surge, which you will get for using the symbiote abilities 25 times during using the symbiote Surge, and Armed and Dangerous, which you will unlock for defeating 100 enemies with the spider arm abilities. And it looks like all of these are silver trophies in this game. It doesn't say what the 4th one is, but I'm assuming this one is also a silver trophy.
You know, Nick, of these trophies, I'm most interested actually about the Foundational trophy, mainly because I can't wait to learn more about the Emily May Foundation in this game. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this just in the comments down below. Like, what do we think and how do we think the Emily May Foundation is going to play into this game? Do we think this is maybe a corporation that Norman has set up to cover up the whole Devil's Breath thing and maybe buy some goodwill with the public? Or do we think this is maybe a foundation that is being started by Harry and Peter because we know that they wanted to start a business together? Like, what do we think this entity is going to be in this game? How do we think it's going to play out in this game? I know we're only at the speculation stage of this, but this is just a good place to talk about it because we haven't really done so on this channel so far.
Yep, those are all great points, Andreas. Now, as we continue, we get into the bronze trophies that they reveal. It looks like the rest of the trophies actually in this reveal are all from the bronze category. So they started with the gold, then they went to the silver, and now the bronze. And so the next set of 5 trophies on this list are Fully Loaded, which you will get for purchasing all of the Spider-Man suit tech upgrades. Brooklyn Pride, which you will get for completing a gift. My Community, you'll get for completing Hard Bop. Funky Wireless Protocols, which you will get for solving the mystery of the Spider-Bot's origin. And Stylish, which you will unlock for equipping one of the suit styles, which is one of the variants of the suits that you will unlock in this game. Now, Andreas, if I'm thinking what you're thinking, I'm pretty sure the most interesting one here for us is solving the mystery of the Spider-Bot's origin, right?
I love a good mystery, Nick, and if you're telling me that there's a mystery in this game, I want to know the answer to that mystery. And just from the smoke that's been circulating about these spider bots from different people that have gone in and played the game for the brief 2-hour demo that they got their hands on, I am hearing some smoke that this has some tie-ins with the Across the and Beyond the Spider-Verse universe, so I would love to really dig deep into this one and find out where exactly these spider bots are coming from, because I'm really curious at this point.
Yeah, I definitely am too. I don't know if it's going to be some huge Spider-Verse tie-in to this game. I'm really not expecting that, but I definitely am excited to find out what the mystery of these spider bots is, and I hope it is a very exciting revelation on the other side of it. Now, you guys know we got those interviews with the Insomniac devs last week and a couple weeks ago where they talked about there were going to be exciting surprises and twists in the side quests of this game, and I'm hoping that discovering the mystery of the spider bots is one of those very exciting surprises and twists. Just cannot wait to dive into that side quest in this game. Now, the next 3 trophies on this list are Slackline, which you will unlock for stealth taking down 25 enemies in stealth from the web line. Hang 10, which you will get for performing 30 air tricks in a row without touching the ground. And Overdrive, which you will get as using Miles use reverse flux to pull 6 or more enemies together simultaneously. Andreas, nothing too terribly exciting from these 3, so I'm gonna go ahead and just keep on moving. The next 4 that we get are Soar, which you will get for using only your web wings, glide from the financial district to Astoria without touching the ground. A New Adventure, which you will get for helping Howard. Resourceful, which you will get for collecting a total of 10,000 tech parts, and Co-signing, which you will get for completing all of the tech stashes. Anything here that you find really interesting or sticks out to you, Andreas?
Oh yeah, I want to know why the hell we have to help Howard again, because, I mean, he's a really nice guy, don't get me wrong, but, like, we helped him collect all of these pigeons in the first game, and then I don't know how he's somehow lost all of the pigeons again, or maybe he's lost something else. Maybe he's collecting a new animal, like, I don't know, maybe he's collecting bunnies or something this time around, but whatever it is, I want to know what he's lost and why Spider-Man has to waste his time when there's Venom running around helping Howard collect more animals when he's already helped him to begin with. It just seems like man, I'm getting really heated up about this one.
Yeah, Howard needs to be he needs to be a little more respectful of the time of Spider-Man, and he needs to be a little more responsible, because with great power comes great responsibility. So he needs to be a little more on top of things when it comes to his pigeons. Now, the last 2 trophies that we get from this dump out of Insomniac, the final 2 on the list of 25, are New York, New York, which you will get for completing all of the photo ops, and the one that we're all very, very excited to unlock and get our hands on, and that is a new suit, which you will get for unlocking and acquiring the black symbiote suit in Marvel Spider-Man 2. Andreas, nothing too terribly interesting about these, but I cannot tell you how excited I am to unlock the symbiote suit and just unlock a new suit as a trophy, because that is when things are going to get very interesting, and that is when things are going to get very, very fun.
That's absolutely going to be the case. I can't wait for it as well. And with that, guys, those are 25 of the trophies that we are expecting to be in Spider-Man 2. And of course, like Nick said at the beginning of this discussion, there will be about 25 or maybe even more trophies. That's just based off of our prior experience with these games, that there's been generally around 50 trophies upon release. So we're maybe anticipating 25 more. And that said, given that there will be more trophies, I'd love to hear all of your thoughts and maybe guesses as to if you could maybe create a trophy in Spider-Man 2, what would it be for? I'd love to hear some creative trophy suggestions in the comments down below. Nick, I feel like my trophy would be complete all pizza delivery missions in Spider-Man 2. I mean, that would be the best trophy that I could possibly imagine.
What would you call it? Pizza time?
Oh yeah, I would definitely call it Pizza Time. That's a great name. So that's what I want to see in the game. However, guys, that's going to do it for this discussion. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, we will see you all next time.